everybody, we're back. We've moved to near the a bit closer to Derwent Dam. Yeah, it's over that way, but you can't see it. We can just make it out with the sky, the towers with the skyline, but you wouldn't be able to see it. But we were down at one of the benches here that's been built. This is Derwent Dam, 1916 to 2016. So that's 100 years, isn't it? Yeah, 100 years. 1916 to 2016. There's also a plaque here, and that's to Derwent Dam. Victorian engineering, Edward Sandman, specialised in stone dams. He liked to add Gothic styling such as the Twin Castle. Okay, car going up. So.
Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate with us? Can you come and sit on this bench?
So that's what the dam was like when they was building it.
Just show you how it works. That's all
So,
that will do.
from 1902 to 1965, navvies dug foundations, hauled stone and built the identical Howden and Derwent dams with gritstone quarried from the nearby Grindleford. These reservoirs are artificial lakes made by building the dams across the Derwent River. They were created to supply water to Derbyshire, Nottingham, Leicester and Sheffield. The valley clanged and roared with steam-powered stone crushers, pumps, cranes, trains. As these elegant dams were built, they stand witness to the engineers, strongmen or craftsmen who made them. So there you go. That's a early picture of when they were building the dam. So, do we have anybody here who would like to come and speak to us? Maybe we have the spirit of Edward Sandyman or Sandman, whichever way you pronounce your name. Could you come forward? It shows a sign that you're here. Can you come and touch one of these devices that are on the bench here? We've read that you was a very famous architect in building these dams. Good engineering. It's a magnificent reservoir dam wall that you built with the two twin towers. I thought it were raining. It's not. It's Becca. We were wondering who the hell that was walking all down there. Hey? I'm thinking that's Tony's light. I said to Dan, that's Tony's light. But I didn't think you could walk all down that way. You're braver than me, Becca. Oh, I won't walk down here on my own. It's a bit spooky.
I'm not scared. I know. I'm like, for God's sake, take
I'm saying to Dan, I said, who's that? Oh, we bloody walked down there.
We did, but I thought maybe it's raining, but no, it was too far away.
Really won't walk down here on
I know, that's what I'm thinking. No, she won't. Yeah.
So, because we thought it was Tony. Yeah. Come on in, is anybody here? Edward Sandyman, are you here? The spirit of Edward Sandyman. Or the spirit of all the engineers that built this dam, are you here? Can you come and show us a sign that you're here? Can you come and touch these devices? We're not here to harm you or cause any issues. We're here to prove your existence, that life goes on after death. Are you here to communicate? I've just shook that flashy bulb to make sure it was on. So that's nothing paranormal, that's me doing that. Can you show us a sign that you're here? Can you touch these devices for us? They'll make a noise. If you go up and touch this REM pod here, it will do that. Can you do that for us? Can you go up and touch it? There's an electronic radiation tester here, so it tests it will flash all pretty colours if you come and stand and touch it. Can you come and do that for us, please? Come and show us a sign that you're here.
We'd appreciate it if you did. Come and
Yeah.
sit with us. Come and sit on this bench with us.
Yeah, come and sit here with us. Come and marvel at the masterpiece of work that you've done. Tell us all about it. Tell us the blood and sweat that you put into building this. Was you paid a good wage for building it?
Did somebody make a chime with a bell? Because we've heard a bell over this gadget that I've got, a radio, with the noises, and we heard this tingling noise
Like a
some sort
teaspoon.
of
It's not like either a teaspoon tapping on
yeah,
the.
or a small bell. Did anybody do that around you? Maybe to signify I don't very, very quiet. Food
Maybe
time, dinner time.
we use bells to communicate with people that's passed
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
So they're ringing the bell.
Oh, they do it with us.
Maybe they're doing it back to us to try and get our attention.
They could well be actually. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that something that happens?
And in the Victorian days,
They would do that.
they did that.
They did
Do you know,
that,
before
yeah.
they did the séance,
Yeah.
they would have little bells on the table,
Yeah,
and they would
like
ring it,
them-
and they would also use the bell for communication as well.
It's like my little tiny handheld
Yeah.
bells. What I've got.
So
Because that's a very
when you're doing this,
Yeah,
when you
to
do a séance,
to do
you
on
put it on the
top.
table.
Yeah.
Like you'd have the trumpet, and also the what else?
Well, I would put tambourine.
Tambourine. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? We need to do that. We'll need to get. I'll get my tambourine out. See if we can do what we at.
Yeah.
Got a couple of tambourines at
Yeah,
home.
we could sit up upstairs in the room, put them on the table.
We should have a go at that.
Yeah, we should do it. And drums.
Drums. I can bring in a couple of
Yeah.
drums. See if we get. And oh yeah, because I can tap them.
Yeah.
Right, we'll do that. That sounds like a good.
So that might be
Wednesday.
what the bell, because it was Victorian times when they were
Contacting
built
us.
all that, they would have used bells.
And contacting us because it did sound like my little tiny handheld.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
it sounded like a
Or
ting ting
teacup
ting ting
thing,
bell
sort
of.
ting-ting, yeah.
But I thinking now, Dan,
Yeah,
they
do
could
to
be
us.
ringing that to try and contact us.
Maybe, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is anybody here that can confirm that with us? What we're thinking? Because we use the bells to contact people like yourselves. I call it into the spirit world, the afterlife, or whatever it's called. Are you doing the same back to us? Is there anybody here that could come and confirm that?
Maybe in the Victorian days you're doing the same as what we are doing today, but you did seances, whereas we use gadgets and gizmos, as we call them today, to communicate. Maybe you could touch one of those to let us know. We're only doing the same as what you're doing in the future, but you did it slightly different. We do that, actually do that sort of investigation. We use Ouija boards. You would call them spirit boards or talking boards in your day.
Planchette, we do the writing
Yeah,
planchette.
we do the planchette. Automatic writing is another thing we do.
Dowsing rods.
Dowsing.
Pendulums. What else have we got? We do the bells. We've got the bell that we ring.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of bells.
Dan's a medium as well. So you were in those days you would have had mediums as well to communicate. So we're only doing the same, but the style of ghost hunting or contacting people who's passed away has slightly changed to what it used to be like.
Because it's said that spirits will give off an energy, so the gadgets there detect the energy, the electricity, the energy of it. So if you go up to any of them, the K2 meter, that's what we call it, this black one, go near that, all you get is lights, and then the REM pod, that emits its own field around it. So if you break that field, then it will sound an alarm. It's not very loud, is it? No, these ones
No.
aren't very loud. Oh, see?
No, very quiet,
That's
that
it.
one.
See this one? I like these ones because they're quiet. So I'm breaking the field, look. And then obviously I can't do it with that because it's not going to do it for me. So if you would like to do that and just go and break that field on that REM pod, that's all that noise will make. It's just really quiet.
It's
And
a,
get some lights. I like them ones because they're quiet.
it's a light up green. Flashy green lights. If you go up and touch the antenna, the silver rod that's sticking out of the top of it.
This is actually a toy, and if a person such as yourself touches it, it just flashes those colours. That's all that does.
Yep.
This is actually a cat toy for a cat to play with, but then paranormal investigators have found that
Yep. So
can manipulate it slightly, touch it.
in your days, if you had a ball of wool, cats would have played with that ball of wool. But today, technology has got a little bit more advanced and a lot more better. So we have those sort of balls with flashes if you move them. So everything we have got here is nothing to cause any issues or cause anything to
No harm.
do any harm to anybody living or who's passed away.
It's all man-made. So if there's anybody here from a different era that's even before the Victorian and goes back a few more years, there's nothing evil, there's nothing witchcraft, there's nothing devil worshippery. It's man-made. People have put these together, engineers, electricians and things like that. They've created these devices, all man-made by real people, and nothing sinister and untoward with them,
No,
and will not hurt you whatsoever.
we can stand away from them as well if you want us to.
I'm standing away just to give you room.
Yeah, let's. Shall we walk over here? So you can go up and touch those devices. We're moved away. They won't play any tricks or anything like that.
Yeah,
We're not here as tricksters. We're here to communicate. We're here to prove you're here. Can you go up and touch him, please? So go a bit further back.
Yeah, we can go further back.
So we're just going to stand back for 2 minutes.
Give you space, give you room. Is there anything that you can do for us with those? Because what we're trying to do as paranormal investigators, we try our best to find people to speak to that's in, we'll call it the spirit world or afterlife, and we prove that there is life after death, to prove that the soul, the spirit, the consciousness or whatever lives on. And then we can tell people then that we've communicated and we've got some evidence, and people are frightened. So we try to stop people from being frightened of things like that.
We also do it to also prove to the world that life goes on after death. You can prove to the people all over the world that life goes on. So if you know what a camera is, we document what's happening. It's a movie camera, so we film and take pictures. So you can show to the world that life goes on after death. So we can show it to everybody.
And if you could speak as loud as you possibly can, we can actually pick up voices on the cameras, because it has got sound, but we can pick up voices. We have communicated with people in the spirit world, the afterlife, and they've spoken to us, and we've had those voices, and we've had people touch these REM pods. We've even counted to 3, and we've had someone touch the REM pod for us and helped us, and you're basically investigating with us. That's what you're doing, because we're asking you to do something. You're doing it. You're investigating along with us. Technically, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're paranormal
We're
investigating.
investigating them, they're investigating
That's it.
us.
That's exactly what you're right. And we've asked for proof. We've asked for evidence, and we've had proof and evidence from people in the afterworld, afterlife, spirit world, whatever you want to call it. We've had knocks, taps, voices, all kinds of things. So if you could speak as loud as you can, just say hi, hello, or my name is whatever your name is, or something like that. Anything's good. We don't mind anything.
No, anything
We're happy.
is
Anything whatsoever.
anything is good. Just to prove to us that you're here and life goes on. I've still got that little thingy what appears on the
it?
right hand side when I move me. Do you know when I move the camera?
Yeah.
You see it? It's in bottom right hand side.
Is it
I can't see what it would be.
can't be a reflection. Is it that
No.
reflecting on the floor? Put that in your hand then. I'll take the evidence.
Still there.
I don't know.
Is it that?
It's got to be something.
Oh, God knows.
Don't know. I haven't not seen that before.
It's the first time I've seen it today.
It's following whatever it is. It's following you.
I ain't got a clue what it is.
It's moved.
Yeah, no. It's moved across the... It's disappeared now.
Oh my gosh! What? I haven't got a clue.
There's no insects on the lens. It's disappeared, look.
What on earth?
Wherever that black mass was, is gone.
Whatever it was, followed and then disappeared.
Yeah.
There's not actually that many bugs about tonight. Actually, I thought there'd be
No,
loads.
it's a little bit cold tonight,
It is
isn't
a bit
it?
cold,
I
yeah.
think it's because we're near water as
Yeah.
well. I think...
And you think there'd be loads of bugs near water as
Yeah,
well? I'm not
well,
seeing
yeah.
many. Well, we've seen plenty of slugs anyway, that's
Yeah.
for sure, but we're not seeing anything flying about much.
So we're going to go in a moment because this camera's going to run out on this part of the film. Can you touch the devices on the floor, on the bench, sorry, on the seat?
Well, I just asked it move, but it might not have been right. You have to watch it back. It looked as if it's something on the floor. It might have just been me.
Can you touch those devices? We're going to go shortly. We're going to leave you alone here.
We're going to go and meet up with everyone else. And by the sound of it, they've had a little bit of activity where they are.
So, Edward Sandyman or any of the workers that was here, can you...
Johnny, Mr. Johnston. Oh, maybe he's still alive. Sorry.
Is he still alive? He
I'm
can't be
sorry.
still alive
Yeah,
after all this
He's
time.
the only one that survived. Sorry. It's just the name stuck in my head, that's all. Well, I've researched
What
it.
old would it be? He'd be 79, 89, 99. He'd be about 100 years old if he's still alive.
There's only one, but obviously I don't know.
He probably would
whether
have
it's
passed
up to
away.
date. I don't know. I mean, if Mr. Johnson has passed away, and if you can hear us, would you mind touching something? I mean, because obviously I've just done a little quick research before I came out, and it didn't specify whether it were up to date or not. So
Yeah,
I do apologise to anybody if I've got that little bit wrong.
If he was going to be alive, he'd probably be about 105 or something like that. Maybe.
Depends on how old you were when you joined.
He could be still alive. You never know today, do you?
Yeah, but it did say he was the last survivor of the 167 squadron. Is there anybody from that squadron here?
What squadron was it?
167.
Is anybody from squadrons
167.
167? Can you touch the devices?
Even if you're not around this area, you'll be able to hear us wherever you are. Would you touch the device and let us know that you're here, if you've heard me.
Do we have any airmen here? Come on from Squadron 167.
You did a fantastic job. I had relatives over that way that went there, into Germany. I had an uncle that went there.
I had a granddad that was a prisoner of war during
Yeah.
World War II.
Yeah, my uncle went to liberate the concentration camps over there.
Yep, I had another granddad what did that.
Yeah. So and my dad was obviously in the army. I've come from a military background. My husband's father, he was in the military. Grandparents, great uncles. We've got quite a lot of military in my family. Air Force, and the actual army as well. And Grandad were in the Air Force.
The Air Force never got on with the army, they still don't today. They seem to...
Well, my granddad and his brother were quite good friends.
the Air
They
Force...
were in army.
The Air Force are more like stuck up, posh, they give themselves that that kind of.
They did have a really nice uniform, my granddad.
Well, back in them days, it was more gentlemen as Air Force, weren't it?
Yeah.
Airmen.
Yeah,
It was more like a gentleman's thing.
Yeah, they were in Air Force, and then my uncle were in the. He was sergeant in the tank with tanks and things.
Yeah, whereas the army would have been just like normal people, squaddies and things like that, where you'd have the airmen with the uniforms on and tie on and things like that.
Did look nice.
And we're rather jolly good.
Yeah.
Is that what you used to say? Oh, rather jolly good.
My granddad did look lovely in his uniform.
Did you? Is that how you used to speak? Bravo. That's my breath.
Actually, yeah, my granddad were a bit.
Yeah.
Very.
Did
He
you?
were lovely.
Did you? Did you have long moustaches that
Oh,
curled?
no, my granddad, no.
Did some of you have moustaches like that?
No, they were clean.
We used to have a teacher called Mr. Holland at school, and he used to have a very long moustache. And he used to stick his fingers in his ears to get the wax.
Oh, gross.
And he used to wax his moustache.
Yep.
Was there anybody like that in the Air Force when you was in the Air Force?
My granddad and my uncle were both very clean shaven. And my dad.
Did you come out with the phrase "jolly ho" and things like that when you was flying the planes? Did you fly? Maybe you just didn't fly the Lancaster bombers. Maybe you flew the Spitfires as well. Is that another job that you did? Maybe you did some dogfighting up in disguise, fighting the Germans.
Granddad were a mechanic. He used to fix them.
Is that what you did?
He used to fix them.
Well, this part of the video is going to go reset, going to end soon. So when it ends, we might as well walk back, can't we?
Yeah. Well, we'll go and find out what they've been up to because they've got some activity down there. I think they've got some on film as well.
Oh, that's good. Oh, wait, it's about to run out because we're on 23 minutes and it's red. So we'll catch you in a short while, everybody. I'm going to put this REM pod back down on the ground
Yeah.
where it belongs. So, have you had any activity?
Oh yeah. Wait till
We
you hear this,
think
baby.
we have
what
got,
we've got.
one good piece of evidence.
You're not going to believe it. We didn't when we heard it. What were it? 4 minutes something.
It was not that one. I'd cut it down, didn't I, to a minute with that one. Right, listen to this.
Yeah, put it on here so I can...
And it's relevant, so we're asking questions round about that.
Here we go. Machine gun.
Listen.
radio. What is it? It sounds like radio on a plane, with machine gun and that, yeah.
Are you connected to the Dam Busters raid? Are you shooting planes down? That is just what that sounded like. Have you recorded it?
Yeah, it's recorded, yes, it'll got that. That were right good.
That was definitely a machine gun, weren't it? Sound.
Radio interference.
Yeah, yeah.
And it were relevant. We were actually asking questions, weren't we, about dam busters and about
It's very weird for it to come up on them sort of apps as well, isn't it?
During the
with that.
Second World War,
Used
that got crashed in these woods.
Barnes Wallace and
And in
stuff.
the dam.
She were asking questions. Well, she were asking questions, and then all of a sudden we had the machine gun. It was like,
I thought it was just like the noise coming from us. Brilliant,
see,
isn't it?
good piece of equipment. I managed to record it.
Sounded like, I thought it said biscuit. Yeah, I thought it said biscuit at one point. Would you like a cookie? Make sure you leave.
I tried to ring you to when you put your phones in your bag so you got a missed call off me.
I think it's just on to the next video now, Martin.
Yeah.
Got right excited, didn't
That's
I?
all the rest of
Oh, that's alright, isn't it? It did sound like a machine gun, didn't it?
Definitely, didn't it?
And the radio
Spitfire
interference.
kind of.
We're like,
Well, it might have been, would have had guns on Lancaster bombers as well.
Well, I said to it, like, were you the airman that got shot down over Derwent Dam? And then I started talking about that bouncing bomb blow to hit Barnes Wallace.
I think
With
it,
his squadron and flew over Germany and that.
oh yeah, I'm thinking of this Edward Sandyman, but he built the Derwent reservoir.
And then like that just come on.
Well, I would on
See, it did like a radio start, didn't it? It went
yeah.
right at the beginning at machine gun, it did like the radio.
what is it? It sounds like radio on a plane.
Yeah, you
machine
need
gun
to
and
try
that, yeah.
Are you
Not speak over
connected
stuff
to
when you're getting
the Dam
somewhere.
Busters raid?
Because it's no point. What is it? Because then you've talked over it. I was obviously drawn to Bridge. I was drawn to Bridge early because I took some photos of Brentway. Because there's no signal here, when it's S-Box is sweeping through, you're only getting a little bit of radio, which is all white noise. And we got a woman's voice. She said quite a few things.
And what would you call her?
We don't know, but the first thing she said was highly inappropriate. That's the first. She was very quiet.
We've got a lady.
We
they
got
keep mentioning
Rachel
this
Barker
lady.
twice.
Rachel Barker.
Three times, not twice, 3 times, weren't it?
We didn't get no names of anybody.
I don't know whether this Rachel could be connected to one of them. You know, saying.
But we had a few. I can't remember now exactly what she said, but it was the same lady saying sentences. I repeated it out. Then we had it. I took headphones out so I could hear it, and we heard this. I never heard this before ever.
Oh yeah, that.
ting,
Do you know
ting,
like
ting.
a bell? Do you know like a little bell like they used to use posh people used to call for a butler or something like that? You sounded like that. Or it sounded like somebody were tapping a spoon on a piece of china cutlery, you know,
that come out
cup.
of S-Box before.
But then I was thinking, in the Victorian days, they used to use bells like we used got the bell at Three Cranes.
And they had them tinkles.
You had
Yeah.
little bells to contact the dead.
And I
So
think
we're
she said
thinking.
something about my children. I think we were asking her lots of questions about: did you live here? Did you work here? Did you like cottage industry? Did you do weaving? Did you have enough food? Were you warm? All that sort of stuff. And there was a voice. It sounded something about my children or something. It couldn't. I've recorded it anyway, so I've got all on record on my S-Box. So I'm going to listen back to that and that because there are a few mumbles as well. There was a man mumbling underneath. But that woman was very clear and she did a couple of good sentences. And the first thing she said, as soon as we said, is anybody highly inappropriate? That's the first thing she said. It's highly inappropriate.
We got a bloke saying to walk with us, didn't he?
Yeah.
Come walk with
Come
us.
and walk with
Because
us.
Tony went, whereabouts are you? And he went, walk with
Downstairs or
us.
something, didn't it then?
Yeah, he said downstairs, didn't he, at first?
Downstairs.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, I can't.
I think Tony said something like, well, we're downstairs, we're in woods. And then it went, walk with us.
And then I
Oh,
said,
come walk
we'd
with
been
us,
up
weren't
some
it?
stairs, didn't I, took down.
And then we asked it to give its name, and we're like, oh, do you want to come walking with you? And we just lost it.
Yeah.
Because I went, if it says Rainy, my name's Lorraine, so it don't mean me.
I said, well, we don't come as one, you kept pouring us, not bothering.
Yeah.
And then every time it said something, I'm moving closer to Jackie.
Yeah, and on that video I swore. Me were getting that close to each other, looking like that round, and them two were looking round, my bag fell up, and went bang, right, oh, we all went, oh my God!
Becky,
Yeah, right.
we and Becky, we were like watching Becky walking across like that.
We didn't have with Becky though, did we?
We didn't know it was Becky, no. And we went,
Yeah.
Mommy, so did you doing it? We thought, what? I said, Mum, shut up, Mum, camping.
You didn't
We're
know
doing this time of night, right? I said,
She
"Shut
bring
up,
a
we
shiny
are."
torch on me and I would try to pee.
Oh, me.
Like mine, shift your
I
light.
was shouting, Becky! Because he was
Well, we didn't know it well. We
But I
thought it
don't
was
get
just
the
somebody
figure
walking
like,
through.
Where did you go?
Jack Dan says, is it a ghost?
It could be a ghost.
Could
We
be one
are
of
like,
the, could be one of the air, could be one of the airmen trying to look for his plane.
Yeah, we had torch.
Me and Rainey sat here. And she didn't sit on
Oh,
me.
Matty's had a funny
It feels like there's someone
On his
walking
camera.
up down
What?
here.
Black
Mass.
mass.
There's
And then
always
as soon as we started talking about it,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
it would on bridge, just this on each corner at camera. There's no bugs around because it's too cold for bugs, and there's been no bugs. This is black mass. It's in the corner. And we're trying to find it, and then went up that side, did it again. And it's there. And as soon as we're talking about it, it just like disappeared. Like, where is that black mass? It's like very big, and it seems like following.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is because we can't debunk it. We can't debunk it because we don't know what it is. We can't
We
debunk
had
it
a
with
lot of
anything.
bugs. You could see them flying about, couldn't we,
We've
when
had
we were
no-
recording?
we've
We've had none.
Yeah.
We've had none.
Oh, we had
God.
quite
I've got a
few
midget
times.
We've
mid-year.
had killer moths.
Yeah,
They've been
kill 'em off,
attacking
attacking
Tony.
Tony's face, that's what we've all
Try
been
punching
attacked
in
with,
nose,
kill 'em
then.
off.
We hadn't had any bugs. Well, there was some funny looking sluggy things up there, but no.
We'll go and mark his cup.
Funny looking sluggy things.
Slugs, dear, slugs.
I said sluggy things.
We've had no notes touch the REM pod K2 or not like
No,
that,
we've
but
not
we've
had
had
nothing.
Yeah,
we've had the voice
We've had
in
no
the-
flashing around.
No. But Martin never
I
know
had a
when
spike on K2 that again, like Jackie says,
Oops.
his phone's about, so you can't be
Yeah.
too sure. But note's affecting it now, and note were affecting it like practically all night. But we got a little spike, it went to yellow, to the middle one.
And that
Then
bulb's
stopped.
never gone off, has it?
No.
I
Well, that's
moved-
a bit weird
You know,
then.
since you put that thingy outside of it,
Yeah.
I moved it, see if it'd go off. I haven't moved ball, I just moved that monitor
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
And
but
it
that,
ain't gone off since.
it would have vibration sensor, so I thought if something's walking
Yeah.
around and does set that off, then yeah,
Yeah.
it's that vibration sensor at the same time.
Oh, it didn't.
Yeah, we're alright.
Never moved it,
Because
never did it.
when we, you know, when I was taking photos, I said I've got a bit of a sleepy all over.
Yeah.
And mist was coming. I would draw to that bridge, and then
Yeah.
what we're doing was
I just seen something walk in front of that tree then, something black.
Could be aiming. We told them to come and see.
Or was it somebody's reflection from walking? I just know what that light is, I'm going to take a look.
It's that camper van. There's a camper van and that road here. That's where the car park lot is.
Yeah, it's not car parks over that side. I know there's people camping in here, or there was somebody messing around in here. Oh no, that's that light's over there. Wonder if there's an house over there or something. A bit further on, I'm not too sure. But that light, okay, you're having a fire. So people that were here earlier on, they're up there having some sort of a fire. You're not supposed to have fires here at Derwent. So I'm not too sure. So back at that train, I can hear people talking. I don't know if it's people that are from this area that live here. They've not bothered us. They've been up there out of the way. Not sure if they know that we're here. But there you go. Okay, what's that on the tree there? It's like a flower. Somebody's put, yeah, it's plastic flower. Okay. Oh no, the real flowers, is it? Yeah. Real flowers. There's a flower there. I wonder if somebody's been... I wonder if somebody's ashes were here. I just heard something smash. Our cars are in the car park. This car leaving up there. I'm hoping the cars are alright. Is that rainbow going off? There's a REM bug going off here. Oh no, it's not. But there's a REM bug going off. There's a car just left here. Did you hear something? Where a car door was shut, or did it sound like somebody?
Went round in a circle. I watched it. It went round in a circle.
Yeah.
And then went.
Police checking them.
No.
Becky said somebody set fire to Woodsford. You know when they don't know if it were a real fire or somebody.
Well, somebody's having a fire at Woods now.
Eh?
Somebody's having a fire at Woods now.
Perhaps that's what they're looking for then, to see where it's coming from.
No, it's they're over there. They were wait just above
Shouldn't
that
we
bridge.
have a fire in this way? Inappropriate.
They do though, that's not trouble.
Pardon?
They do though.
What time is it? Anybody?
About 1 o'clock.
7 minutes past 1.
Oh, can we
Yeah.
go and have a look at that sunken village then? If we can see it.
I don't know how to get to that bit. Do you know how to get to that bit, Becky?
I'm not sure which bit it's at.
No, but I know a man who does. Google.
I know, but you can't get
You can't get no internet.
I've just tried.
There's no internet out here.
No, I've
No.
just tried.
It might be in a bit when you get to the cars or something.
We're sneezing again.
It might be like an only chance that you see it for God knows how long.
Why?
Why?
Yeah?
This is the lowest
I
water's
don't
going
even
to
know
be.
see how to switch back.
No.
You can get down to it.
What you got in there?
Oh,
Dinner.
got some.
No. It's like got about 10,000 sausage
I
rolls.
have. I fetched sausage rolls. If anybody wants sausage roll.
Power off.
And some chicken.
I don't like sausage rolls. I can't stand cold sausage rolls.
Can I have
I only can eat hot sausage rolls, and they got to be proper sausage rolls.
Little chicken balls.
Not like bread.
The chicken nuggets.
Sausage roll.
No, love, thank you.
Johnny, the chicken nuggets, mate.
No.
Popcorn chicken, they're not chicken nuggets. Popcorn chicken.
Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget.
The popcorn chicken.
Hello. Hey?
That dam, what's it called?
Derwent. Not Derwent.
Lady Bower.
Lady Bower. Have you got internet?
Don't know yet, I'll let you know in a minute.
I am, so...
Can I help porn sites, but Jackie's been looking at them.
I don't think so.
Chicken nugget one on there.
Chicken nuggets.
No internet, Jackie.
No, you're right, Marty.
You've been looking at granny porn.
I don't. Do you?
Well, you're that age. Oh, you
I
knew-
doubt it.
okay.
I don't. Calm down.
Oh dear. Let's have a cup of tea.
That's today's
Well
voodoo
done.
crow done. Had to do today's puzzle, so I've got to wait now for tomorrow. Been stuck on this level for about 3 days now.
Oh my God, it's
For
freezing.
about 3 days.
Isn't it?
Temperature's really dropped.
I went cold earlier.
I went to a bad earlier on, but it's gone right cold. Right, I'm going to have a cup of tea and a packet of Walker's Ready Salter Crisp, everybody. So we'll catch you soon.
Diane's having a buffet.
Right, everybody, we're going to get off. We're just seeing if we're just making sure that we've tidied up and not left any rubbish lying around. So we picked everything up, everybody. Yeah, picked everything up. We picked all paper up. Nothing's been left. There you go. He looks tidier than. Looks tidier now than while we were here before. What shoot on there?
Hello.
I wonder who stood at the side of us.
Quite impressed with this place.
Hey?
Yeah, quite impressed tonight.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, we didn't get much on trigger objects like K2s and REM pods and all that, but we got that sound of a machine gun.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plane machine gun, doesn't it?
And then the radio interference.
Then that radio interference.
Lady on the S-box.
Then we got the lady on the S-box saying
Highly inappropriate.
highly inappropriate. That's what I would have probably said in the Victorian times, wouldn't it? You know, posh lady. Posh lady?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tinging on the side of the cup.
Yeah.
Or the bell.
Yeah. I can't remember what else she said, but she did say a few
So I
things.
used to do it as well to
Yeah.
get people's attention
Yeah.
in a room.
Yeah.
And then we were asking her about initially we were asking if anybody were from before this dam were built, and I think we got a yes.
Yeah.
They either said yes or dead, but we're not quite sure.
So
what
it sounds something like that, doesn't it? Either yes or dead.
And then we're asking lots and lots of questions, and then we got on to that.
So yeah, that
and it
posh
wasn't-
lady,
really wasn't the video.
inappropriate. Then she could have been,
Yeah.
she could have done seances in the days.
Yeah.
Or she might be tapping on the side of a china cup,
Yeah.
getting that noise. She probably,
And it
You know what I
came
mean?
through the white noise that because
Yeah.
there wasn't much signal for the radio
No.
bits to come through. And it was the white noise that picked that up.
yeah. So quite interesting, very interesting. I like. Could be paranormal.
Spitfire were amazing.
Just the plane with the machine gun is quite interesting.
Tony, did that come through an app?
Yeah, the SRS. Spirit realms.
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, we're trying to use it before. We had it. We used to use it at the
We've used it a few times.
Make a bingo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Do you know what? Remember, we were talking about the disaster with the boat disaster.
Yeah.
And my camera went funny. I thought I was recording it. It sounded like clanging as if metal bashing, crashing.
So everybody, we're going to get ourselves off home.
Like the boat.
So we're back to the bridge where we walked earlier on. I mean, Dan came earlier on. Did you pick Ouija board up? With planchette?
Martin, do you want to have 5 minutes on you? It's only after. Do you mind?
No.
Is that lady? Do you mind?
Well, we're going to be stood around, aren't we?
Hey, just 5 minutes, sir. What's up?
Well, you and Tony stop here.
I know what you get on film. Use your camera.
I won't be able to see. Dan just wants to film for 5 minutes. Are we alright?
You know this app?
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was the one that
It's right, God.
it's the one that we think we've got the boat.
What's this down here?
We have to be there. Oh, right, yeah. We're talking about
Derwent down West Tower. Oh, okay. So I wonder if you go down this way then. It's for the other side of the lake. It is. On the other side of the dam where the other tower is. So yeah, that brings us to the other side of the tower. Now I wonder if that plug hole, there's supposed to be a plug hole. I'm not sure if it's down on this side or what. Gosh, there's some steep steps going up here. Let's just go to the top of here and have a look. I'd best not go too far because I don't know how long this light's going to last on this camera actually. No, I best not do it. Next time we come here we'll have to have a look. Because I don't think this light is going to last very much longer. And I ain't got another light on me. So let me go back down here anyway, because I want to try that app. See if they can get down much enough she can get hold of that lady again that we got on the S-Box. Shall we put it on?
Yeah. There's a lady here. Could you talk to us? We didn't realise that Tony actually had this one. It's similar to that what you did with the radio. If the lady's here, would you mind just speaking to us, please? Just being impressed with us, but if you don't mind.
Power on. Bluetooth on. Bluetooth connected.
Spider. New squeaky noise. Maybe these trees. Sounds like a bird or something.
We've got to go now anyway, but that's a goodbye to you. You think you were telling us something? I know.
That's raining bells shooting after me, she's here. No, it's wind.
Yeah. There's a lady here with us. We'd like to say goodbye to you. And we hope we didn't disturb you too much. I didn't realise Tony had actually got this one. We'd like to say goodbye to you.
Well, goodbye.
Would you mind just having a little chat to us for a couple of minutes, because we're going now? Our other members of our team, they've got a lady's name. We're very curious as if it's your name.
What's that say? Oh, public.
Hello.
Wait, yeah.
So you're not the same. So you're not the same lady that Rainy, Jackie, Tony, and Becca's been talking to then?
Stop.
Okay. Have you got, is Rachel Barker with us? That guy kept saying Rachel Barker through radio.
I'm taking them off at Barbara.
We just wondered if that's
Do you
for the
want one?
lady, because our other team members got the name, and we wondered if that were you, because we did ask you what your name was.
Lean on you, because I'm
Maybe they
cold.
got your name and we didn't. We're going now.
You
We're on
lean
our
that
way.
way and I'll lean this way.
Get the cars and go.
You hold me up and I'll hold you up.
Is there any chance that you can just come and say goodbye to us? Confirm that you were here? Can you confirm to us that
What was that?
I'm not sure what that's.
That's it, can have doner kebab and chips. Chilli and salad, please.
Okay.
Rachel, was you connected to one of the airmen? If you're around us, because they kept mentioning your name.
We're going now. We'd like to say goodbye to you, to the lady.
She's getting excited because we're leaving.
We're going. We would like to know if you did the noise with the made those noises sound like a bell or a tinging kind of noise, like tapping a teacup. Just wondered if that was you.
Where's that freaking owl?
It's not doing it, is it?
Secretary.
Rachel, I said to you, I wonder if she worked when, you know, like when we heard that noise and we thought we heard Morse code come through.
Yeah.
I wonder if she were in office. You know,
Yeah.
like when plane crashed.
We heard it a few times, didn't we? No. Morse code.
Yeah, Morse code came through. And I wonder if that dinging, if that could be connected to death, you know, when they ring in through and stuff.
Ring ding a ding a ding.
And we got an
You know,
old-fashioned
it'd be a bell
telephone,
what they
didn't
press,
we?
wouldn't it?
telephone
or
as
something?
We got an old-fashioned telephone
Table.
as well.
Yeah, we got an old telephone.
Do you know? Do you remember the round dial ones that you have to turn right round?
Yeah.
Be one of them. Whoa.
From my days.
Yeah, when we were young. You know, when you used to have to go 9. 9. 9.
All right then. Thank you
Oh
for
shit,
that. Anyway,
I knew the battery was going to go. I'm glad I didn't walk all the way down
Thank you
here
so
now.
much. We'll not bother you again now.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.
Good night. Where's
Thank
Becky?
you.
Good night.
She's coming now.
Your battery's run out.
Thank you for that.
Your battery's run out. Power. Can anybody just shine to where I am here?
Barker,
Yeah, I think.
isn't it?
Yeah, but
I
because
think
it's
it
a
was-
different area,
Yeah.
it might not be this. You might have got a separate lady.
Yeah, I don't think
I can
it's.
hear squeaking. It sounds like a magpie. Hey?
It was
keep
lovely.
hearing
We were
it.
saying it though.
Yeah, really strong.
You kept hearing that.
We actually
Yeah.
got the
It's in the
we got the
trees.
woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds
She
like a
was very
magpie.
strong
Yeah, yeah.
in speech, and she could say she did a sentence. Yeah, it's in a highly
It's
inappropriate.
like
She's-
tell Rachel Barker,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Okay, never mind. We're all right.
Sonny walking that
We'll put
path.
it on videos anyway, so we can look back on it.
Yeah.
I think you might be able
Hear
to
it again?
find
I've heard it
name.
about 4 or 5 times now. Oh, is it a tree? I wonder if it could be a branch that's squeaking.
Just like we were like,
You know what I mean?
that was
I know what you
definitely
mean.
a plane coming
I
down.
don't
what
think
we
it'll
were
Or
be
could
doing,
it be a
really,
bird?
I reckon.
Oh, she just did it anyway.
Right, that's who Rachel Barker is, and it said secretary.
Yeah. My lady didn't come.
Which lady?
The lady we were talking
Oh, it's road over there though, isn't it?
Actually speak to a lady.
about. We got a
I've
we
got a
got
man
real.
who kept saying,
Well, you got a man. We've got a man again. Then.
Oh, yeah. We're in total darkness now. Well, I'm filming in total darkness. My battery's...
Your battery's dead.
Yeah, it's screwed up, Tony. The other battery doesn't even last 15 minutes.
No.
And this one's been alright, this one. And I think I need a new battery.
Yeah.
So, I'm filming the road.
Big long line, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a big long line. Can't see. You're still doing videos for your YouTube channel, Turner?
So what?
You're still doing videos for your YouTube channel?
Yeah. Well, sort of. I need to upload some more. I need to get back into it. Really.
I'm just way behind putting videos on. I'm about 4 videos behind. About 4 weeks behind in video. There you go, we're just about back at the car. So we're gonna say goodbye to you, and thanks for watching our ghost hunt at Derwent Valley tonight over in Derbyshire, and don't remember there being here. when we last come, when we came. Wonder if this is where they were sat. Yeah, they went here earlier on, weren't they? So those cars what were here must have pulled up and had a drink here somewhere. So there you go. Just check the car. Make sure they know what's happened to it. Looks alright. Looks alright.
Yeah.
Looks,
This car, alright.
yeah, alright. It's just but some people were up here earlier on. Can't see. It's total darkness. Anyway,
Our torch keeps going, so I think the batteries are dying.
we'll say goodbye to you, everybody. Thanks for watching,
Adios.
and we'll catch you on our next adventure. Bye for now. Take care.